We have already taken a look at some of the positive influences that computer use can have on the environment, but now let's take a look at some of the negative influences that computers have on the environment. Computers can be quite complex machines, and in order to make them run faster and become more powerful, they have many different types of minerals and chemicals within them. If computers and technology are not disposed of properly, those chemicals end up impacting and influencing our environment in a negative way. Because computers are such powerful machines, oftentimes they require very large power consumption in order to be able to run. Until our world switches to more greener forms of energy, the more power we consume, the more pollution is often produced. In the environment in which we live, computer use can also have a negative effect on human health as well. As we continue to sit and stare at our computer screens or down at our phones, as we spend more of our lives sitting than we do standing or walking around anymore, humans have begun to develop different musculoskeletal disorders. A musculoskeletal disorder is a disorder that influences both our muscles and our skeletal systems or bones because of the habits that we have formed when using computers and technology. Staring at screens for many hours a day and many days a week also has led to an increase in poor eyesight and eye strain. This is something that can cause headaches and eye fatigue, as well as change our circadian rhythm, the rhythm our body uses to tell us when to sleep and when to be awake, as we continue to stare at bright lights on our screens for many hours a day. Constant access to our computers and technology has also increased some of our mental health concerns. Anxiety and depression are two different mental health concerns that have been rising extremely quickly alongside our continued access and use of technology and computers. As we become more focused on our computers and less focused on the world that is around us, behavioral concerns have also been made worse by our social isolation. The good news is that all is not lost when it comes to the negative influences of how we use computers on the environment. In order to help with some of the concerns of the cost of handling harmful chemicals from dumping technology, most companies include an extra fee called an electronic disposal fee whenever electronics are sold. Many also have places to drop off technology to be properly disposed of. As well, this electronic disposal fee goes to the extra cost needed in order to counteract some of the negative concerns from the chemicals that are leached into our land from that dumped technology. In order to address some of the heavy power consumption that computers need, we also have different automation policies. Automation policies can determine how long a computer can be on and sit idle for, or specific times during the day or week where the computer is turned off or put into low power mode in order to limit or lessen the amount of energy that is being consumed. Within schools and workplaces, different policies have been put in place in order to help out with human health. Limiting screen time and encouraging more movement during the day is done in order to help some of the eye strain and musculoskeletal disorders that can continue to arise. Different ergonomic standards and information about how best to sit to view screens and how long some of this should take place is also designed in order to help deal with some of these human health concerns.